Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we're tackling something almost every new puppy parent or anyone thinking about getting a puppy runs into.
Oh, yeah, the biting.
Exactly. That phase where your adorable fluff ball turns into a tiny land shark.
Those teeth are sharp.
They really are. So we've gathered some great sources on curbing puppy biting, and today we're doing a deep dive to pull out the best, most practical strategies.
Well, that's good. Helping folks guide their pups towards being a bit more gentle.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So the sources really kick off with something fundamental. Recognizing triggers. Why behind the bite so critical?
Well, it's everything, really. You have to look beyond the bite itself.
Okay.
Observing your puppy closely is key. Like, is this just playful nipping getting out of hand because they're excited? Or is there maybe some fear there? Are they reacting defensively to something?
Right. Could be different things.
Totally. Or maybe they're just overtired, or teething pains. Understanding that root cause playfulness, maybe overarousal, actual stress that tells you how to respond.
Because you wouldn't handle fear biting the same way you handle play biting.
Exactly right. The body language is different. The approach needs to be different. It's the absolute first step for an effective response. Makes it targeted.
Okay, that makes total sense. So step one is observe, understand the trigger.
Yeah.
Then what? Once we see that bite coming or it happens, what's the immediate effective thing to do?
Right, in that moment. The sources are pretty consistent here. You need a clear, sharp signal, like a firm no, or even better, a high-pitched ouch.
Like another puppy would yelp?
Precisely. It mimics that littermate interaction. It signals that was too much without you getting aggressive or loud.
So avoid yelling.
Definitely. Yelling can just sound like you're joining in the rough play, paradoxically. It can amp them up.
Okay, so a calm, sharp ouch.
Then you redirect. Immediately, this is crucial. Always, always have a dead chew toy.
Raw in hand, yeah.
Yes. The second those teeth make contact with skin withdraw, give your ouch and instantly offer the appropriate toy.
So you teach them what is okay to bite.
Exactly. Hands, ankles, nope. This toy, yes. It's a quick, consistent association you're building.
Okay. Clear signal, quick redirection. We've all juggled that.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the biting feels more aggressive, or it just keeps happening despite the redirection? What about refining how hard they bite? The sources mention timeouts and bite inhibition.
Yeah, those are the next layers. Let's talk timeouts first. People sometimes think punishment, but that's not really the idea here.
Right. How is it different?
It's framed more as a brief removal from the fun. If the redirection isn't working and the biting is getting too intense, you just calmly remove yourself or gently guide the puppy to a quiet spot for like a minute. Maybe two.
Just long enough to interrupt the behavior.
Exactly. It lets them calm down. The message is simple. Biting like that makes the interaction stop. It's a reset, not a scolding.
Okay. And bite inhibition. That sounds important long term.
Oh, it's arguably the most important lesson for their whole life. Bite inhibition is about teaching them to control the pressure of their mouths.
How do you teach that?
You actually allow some gentle mouthing during play. But the instant you feel pressure, that's even a little too hard, even if it wasn't intentional.
That sharp ouch again.
You got it. Sharp ouch. Withdraw your hand, end the play for just a few seconds, then maybe you resume.
So they learn how hard is too hard.
Precisely. They learn that gentle mouth interaction is okay, but hard bites stop everything pleasant. It's basically teaching them canine manners, crucial for interacting safely with people and other dogs down the line.
Got it. Okay, so putting it all together from our deep dive today. First, figure out the why. Recognize those triggers.
Yeah, observation is key.
Then, immediate response, a clear ouch or no, and instantly redirect to a chew toy.
Super consistent with that redirection.
If problems persist, use brief, calm timeouts to interrupt the behavior.
As a reset, not punishment.
And crucially, teach bite inhibition so they learn to control the pressure.
Yeah, allowing gentle mouthing, but stopping play immediately if it gets too hard.
It really all seems to circle back to communication, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. All these methods, they're about consistently communicating boundaries. You're teaching your puppy your language, what's acceptable, through clear, calm, predictable actions. That builds trust.
Consistency is king. Okay, great summary. So, as a final thought for everyone listening and working with their own pups, consider this. How might truly understanding your puppy's intent behind each bite, was it play, fear, exploration? How might that understanding fundamentally shift your entire training approach? Moving beyond just stopping the bite towards building maybe a deeper, more empathetic connection with your dog.